Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. This is the female prison. This is season 2, and we have a lot to do. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I want to set up this laundry area. So I'm going to put a fence here, and then I'm going to tell them once they're done with these two things to remove these. And that's going to make this building accessible while still locking them down to where they cannot get out. Because here's the thing. Our place is really dirty, right? This place is filthy, okay? And it's starting to affect the staff, right? We have staff needs active. We talked about this in the last episode. Environment is a need that they have, and they do not like it. All of them are unanimously saying that this is a high... they all desperately want this need fulfilled. So we need people to clean. The problem is I don't have janitors yet, but I do get prison labor in 25 minutes. So I'm going to do that. I also am going to start patrols, okay? Now, the security guy is currently getting body armor, so we're going to have that in 26 minutes, which is fantastic. But patrols is another thing I need, because if you take a look at the left side of the screen, we've got security procedure certification and visitation rights and all these things. And we're crossing these things out. We're doing a pretty good job of this, but we got more to do. So, it says hire at least 10 guards. I've got 8. I'm not really concerned about hiring more. They cost money, so I'm going to hold on to that for a second. Maybe we'll complete this objective with the hiring of another guard or something. I don't know. But patrols, I need to unlock that, and that's getting started now. So once that's done, we can hire my guards and set their patrol routes. That'll be fine. Have at least 5 phone booths. Also, I'm going to show you something. You can probably hear it on my keyboard. I'm actually going to not cut out the background noise now. Check this out. We're going 3 times speed. I'm going to hit the space bar. Oh, it doesn't pause it. Yes, my impulse to pause. It will not be satisfied. Space bar currently is remapped in Windows. I've remapped the key to be the 1 key. So even in any other application, if I hit the space bar, it actually is a 1. So when I'm going to record Prison Architect, I'm just going to change it in my registry really quick. So I remap my keys in Windows, and then I'll proceed to record, and then I'll change it back. It's a little bit of a hassle, but I really want to do this right, and I just don't trust myself not to hit the spacebar at some point. So, did we get prison labor? Did we get it? Yeah, laundry machine. Here we go. So let's put in 3 laundry machines. Let's put in... I think we're going to put in a... Do I put it here or outside? I think I'm going to put it outside in case it gets anyone passing by. I think I'm going to try that. Then we want ironing boards. Now, I think I need to flip it twice. So 1, 2. I think this will put them on this side of the board when they use it, I think. And then I need the laundry basket. And I think for the number of prisoners we have, 1 basket ought to be fine. So that will get them set up. Let's get them prioritizing that. They're already bringing the washing machines in. Fantastic. We don't have water hooked up here, but luckily the pipe, being intelligently run as it is going to be just bloop, bloop, bloop. Now we're hooked up. Do I need hot water? I'm not sure if I need hot water on these. You know what? I'm going to run it anyway. There you go. You can have hot water too. Okay, we'll get that sorted out. So... staff needs. I really need to keep an eye on this. I really need to. The comfort level is a little bit high. One of them is desperate for this, but I think that person's probably the one on break. Yeah, no. Maybe it's somebody who's on break that's on their way. Your comfort need is very high. I'm wondering if you are about to take your break. I don't know. I don't know. Since we're getting body armor so early, we don't have an armory, and prison labor's done. We could actually start getting them cleaning. I could get them to clean. So why don't I put a cleaning closet like right here? Let's make it to be... I think this is probably good. Sorry about that, guys. I had a big coughing fit for some reason right there. I had to cut. Okay, so cleaning closet is done. That's good. I added an extra capacitor because it looked like we were getting a little high there. And then once these are hooked up to the plumbing, we should be in good shape. Yeah, I should be able to connect it like that, hopefully. So this needs to be redone. The fence needs to be made here now. And which means we need to demolish this wall here. So as soon as they get started on that, we'll go ahead and tell them to demolish this. And good. Nice, easy transition. Awesome. Now, go to rooms. We want a cleaning closet. Let's go ahead and pause this. Do a cleaning closet. Not pause it. Haha, see? I said pause and I hit the space bar, but it's only one time, so we're going to get it. I knew it. I had to. Where is the cleaning closet? C, L. Cleaning cupboard. Requires cleaning. Oh! The cleaning cupboard actually isn't unlocked with prison labor. I thought it was. Well, the good news is we only have 23 more minutes. I think on this side, maybe right here, we put the armory. That might be a good spot for it. It's out of reach of the prisoners, but we still get all the benefits of having an armory. So I'm thinking I probably want to put... Let's do an extension off of this. So we can go like this with it. And then we'll come up this way and be about like that. And then this whole area here can be the armory. So we're going to put a staff door here for now so that the workmen can get on doing what they want to do. We should have cleaning researched. 3, 2, 1, and we have cleaning now. Awesome. So, our staff, we need a janitor. Let's get one janitor just to get him started. But now I want to get these guys sorted out with a cleaning cupboard. So, one cleaning cupboard right here, please. Then laundry. Laundry, where are you? Oh, I can't find it. L. There we go. Laundry. Like that. And did we forget to put a basket in here? Did I forget to put the basket, or did the janitor grab it? I don't know. Janitor is picking up clothes, though. Let's put... Well, it looks like it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's saying it's fine. So there must be a basket in there already. There has to be. Cool. Okay, so what's next? We got to get these guys sorted out because we're going to get our armory. That's going to give our guards body armor, which is really important. It's going to make them feel safer. So let's go ahead and put guard lockers. I think just along this side, we'll put 4 of them because we're probably going to end up having some armed guards as well and eventually, so I'll just buy them now. $200 each, not a big deal. We're going to need a table in here. We know that. And we're going to need a weapon rack. So let's put a weapon rack maybe back here in the back like that. Is there anything else an armory needs? I'm not sure. Let's see. It needs a weapon rack, a guard locker, and a table. So that's it, yeah. So they'll get that done. We need to make sure the utilities are hooked up for the room. I don't need to put that there, though. Can I just draw... I'll just draw a straight line from here. That way it can't be obstructed by anything we do later. So this room will always have power then, which is nice. It's got its own little power area. And then once that's done, we'll lock it down with a solitary door, which will be nice. Is there anything else we want to research? I'm thinking groundskeeping is a good thing to do. And how about we grab tasers as well? We're going to get early start on tasers. Micromanagement. Do I need this? Yeah, we'll grab that too. We might as well. Okay, so we've got the cleaning stuff done, right? Laundry set up. We have people working there. Let's get some prisoners to work in these rooms as well. So we make sure we put them to work, make sure they're getting stuff done, and we're probably going to need micromanagement yet to put guards where they need to be. So that's going to be good. Oh, we found a cell phone. Off to solitary with you. Ha ha ha. Yes, off to solitary with you. You know, so far, not a whole lot of fighting happening, you know. This prisoner has no name. It's just called the Wolf. Previously detained in a mental facility, the Wolf had been living with a wolf pack in the forest. Feral and untrusting of humans, she killed several local authorities during her capture and was linked to over a dozen murders of nearby residents. Sentenced to 6 years. So she was... Yeah, so if you're not familiar with Prison Architect, or maybe you've forgotten, it's been a while, these biographies and these characters are all submitted by other people who play the game, right? People can submit their own characters. If you purchased the the DLC for it anyway. There's an additional purchase for Prison Architect that allows you to input your own characters into the game as a community pool for the world to use. And it gets put into like this random name generator. There's like 25,000+ people, 25,000 plus names. And so they come up with the names as well as the biography, but the game will populate their sentence and stuff. So like all of this from my mouse down is populated, just generated by RNG, by the game. But everything from my mouse up is generated by other people. So even though they said that they're convicted of over a dozen murders and stuff, the game has only put her in medium security because it registered her as having 6 years for driving under the influence and perjury, which is pretty tame compared to murder, I would think. So, yeah. Anyway, little brief thing to let you know. What else should we get here? Should we get dogs? I think it's a little too early for dogs, but we could probably get it. Maybe surveillance is better, or remote access. Education might not be a bad thing. They're not that suppressed right now, so we could actually get education started. I'm kind of thinking education might be where I want to go. 2,000 is a pretty big price to pay, though. We should probably think about starting to get people with their own cells and then starting getting them moving in and getting more intake. I think that's probably a good idea. So how about we take the building that's planned, and we'll make this, let's just make all this right now, at least to here. No, I think I'm gonna go all the way down to here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this whole building right now. So let's get the workmen started on this. We'll get the cell block going. We're gonna want that to be taken care of too, but I don't know if that's actually gonna work. Yeah, they're not gonna do that with the fence there, so we'll have to wait for that, but it's okay. Let's also get another guard. Are we close to the grant? Yeah, we need this right here. So let's hire 10 guards. And then we're going to set them up for patrol routes. So guard patrols, I want one to be here, one to be here, one to be here. And we'll just set them on these places. That satisfies the requirement. Let's go ahead and remove this one because I don't need that one. And I actually think I'm going to keep these two. There's no reason to assign them here. This one's a good one. And I think maybe this one. Could have somebody going around here too. That's probably a good one too. Okay, so we've got that done. Awesome. And we have 31,000 in the bank. We need 2 televisions and at least 5 phone booths. So let's grab phone booths. We'll just go 1, 2. That would satisfy it, but let's just keep it symmetrical. Let's also add, I'm going to add a couple more weight benches. One here, and then on the other side of the light we can do, one's fine. We'll look at expanding it later. It's fine. Workmen are going to get on it. Nice. Now, do we have a work regime? We don't have a work regime, so we need to get them to work. So I'm thinking, let's make this period here be work free time right here. And then we'll also have a work free time period. Let's go like maybe here. Yeah, like this right here. Now the shower period, I actually don't want a shower period because that means they won't shower. I don't need a shower, right? That's not a requirement. So I'm actually going to dismantle this door. The shower is only a requirement for the basic detention center thing, right? And I don't need that. So I can remove this door, and when I get this door removed, I can then make the whole thing the holding cell, and then they'll use the shower whenever they feel like it, whenever they want, right? They'll use the shower then. Let's also get, I think it's probably a good idea to put a metal detectors, I think, on this door. I don't really want to spend on 2 of them, though. They're pretty expensive. Let's, instead of doing that, how about we try this instead? Let's dismantle this door. And now we can make the whole thing a holding cell. Where is it? Holding cell. Here we go. Let's just do this whole thing as the holding cell. So now they should go and use the showers whenever they want, whenever they feel like it. That should be what they do. Also, just noticed, no drains are in here. That's a pretty big issue. Let's put 2 drains there. That will stop the water from coming out of the shower area at least. So what I'm going to do here is we'll put a brick wall here, and then we're going to put a regular jail door here. That way, they have to go through the metal detector, and I only have to buy one. It's probably a good thing. Get that hooked up, and it'll be good to go. Okay. So because we have guards in here, and they have body armor, they have a stab vest. Cool. So they're going to feel a lot safer, right? They're going to feel much more, well, they're going to feel much safer. So that's going to be a good thing. Staff want to feel safe, right? So take a look at the needs again. And we have comfort, safety. Yeah, they feel very safe. They're totally good. We need to keep this there. And staff morale still at 100%. Fantastic. Okay. Is this not done? Why is this not done? Why are you not done? Put a staff door here for now. Why are you not done? Build. Foundation in progress. Yes. Can you complete the foundation, please? Complete foundation? What's this? The kitchen is blown wide open. What am I doing? Also, how about we get a metal detector here on the kitchen as well? Right there ought to do it. Or maybe we move the door. We could move the kitchen door over here, actually. It's probably a better idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's move the kitchen door here. And we'll dismantle this and this. And we'll instead have the staff door be here. Like that. And that way we can now put the metal detector on the inside where it looks a little better, I think. And we'll lock that up with a... That's not what I want to do. I want to go like that. There we go. All right, and then I think maybe we'll get some paths. Okay, you might be wondering, right? You might be wondering what the hell we're doing here. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I don't know. But notice how I've left this gap, right? I've left a gap here. We're not right up against the road. Nothing is right up against the road. Even the entrance, the main entrance isn't right up against the road. And this is because of another mod I've added to the game, which will be in the link in the description of this video, will be the mod list, and it will be in the description of every video from now in the mod list as well. It may change over time, but if you're interested in kind of playing with the same mod list I am, it's not that extreme. It's certainly not like a lot of mods, but if you're interested in that, you can get it in the description. So the mod is called Advanced Roads, and it comes packed with a whole bunch of things for roads, as far as tools for roads. But one of the things it comes with is this road marker here. Okay? And I can grab this road marker, and I can have the workmen build this anywhere. But I can actually have them build it. I'm going to have them build it right next to this road. So I'm going to say build it here. Now the way this tool works is as soon as it is built, it disappears from where it's built and goes and slams way up against the top of the map. So it'll end up here when it's done being built. So we can speed up time. He builds it, and then it disappears, okay? Now we can scroll up to the top of the map, and you'll see this road marker here. If I click this, I get a similar window than we had in the basketball thing in the last series. Just a new type of menu here. Let's slow down the speed. What I can do is I can say I want to build a road here, and I want it to only be used by certain things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn intake on this road, and I'm going to say build road. And when I do that, the road marker will disappear, and it forms a road. And the road is like this, and it has a sidewalk and all that stuff. And this is now an addition to the road we had before. And the really cool part about this, and I've lined up the buildings when I was planning ahead. I lined up the buildings so that it would, meet up with the sidewalk here. The really cool part about this is that now intake will use this lane, but the rest of my stuff will use this road. So what I'll end up with is essentially emergency services using this lane, We'll have our shipping trucks and stuff using this lane, and then we'll have intake using this lane. And by doing that, I ensure that if I get a big backup of stuff being delivered, it doesn't slow down my intake, right? So I like this a lot. But another reason I like this mod is eventually we're going to come over here, and as we start expanding this way, what I'll eventually be doing is I'm going to move my reception desk from the edge of the map here to be somewhere in the middle of the prison here. And then we'll have our maximum security people or mid, whatever. I don't know how we're going to organize it yet, but the road will end up being here. Okay? What that means is I'm going to make a 2-lane road here. One will be for intake, and the other will be for emergency services. So if I ever get a fire or something way over here, or there's a riot and all the prisoners are over here, it doesn't take the riot police. They don't have to come all the way from back here and then walk all the way to the back of the map, right? I can get emergency services to come in over here instead, and when I do that, they will be able to get to the destination they need to go to a lot quicker. So this is going to be a fairly different prison, and because of the lag issues in the last series, I'm not entirely sure I'll be purchasing additional land for this prison. I think this prison will just simply be this large map. I don't think I'm going to purchase additional land because I have the ability to put roads in a different place. We'll see how it goes near the end, but I think tentatively that's what I'm thinking. So, told you my plan. We made a new road. This is where intake's going to be in. Let's actually take a few more prisoners, but before we do that, we have this. So how about we get... we need to demolish this. And this is where we'll put a door here, and they're going to be able to come into the prison here as well. So let's make... I kind of feel like making some paths. I know I don't have a whole lot of cash, so maybe just leaving it dirt is a good idea, but part of me actually wants to make some paths here, like some paving stone, you know, like through here. So staff can move around and stuff, but... maybe not. Maybe we'll just do roads instead. Roads might be a better idea. If I did a road, for example, like right here, like this, and then like this, and then like maybe like this, all the way to here. Yeah, and then we could probably just make this whole thing a big thick road, probably, right? Like this. I mean, is it money? Yeah. But is it a big deal? I don't think so. I think it'll be fine, you know? How much did I just spend there? Like $1,000 on materials? It's okay. It will increase their movement speed, right? This is normal movement speed. Okay, this is just gonna make it look good then. It's fine. I'm all right with that. I don't want them to move too fast outside anyway. They might get to the door before we can stop them, so... Alrighty, so we've got a lot of lights to put in, looks like. Do we not have the auto light on? I do, but it just didn't install them. Oh, yes it did. They're all right here. Okay, so now we just need power hooked up here. So we have power hooked up here, and we can extend this down like... we need to go through the cells. So I'm thinking we'll go down the door like this to here. And we'll also want to go this way. Just like this. But then over like this. Then there's no point in being here because you can just put it down through here. So we'll just do that. Yeah, we don't even need it to be to here, but if I delete this, it'll delete all of it, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so then put this up like that to this cell. Right, yeah, just this cell here. So like that. And then also up like that. A couple of lights I got to change. I got to move some of these lights. So we're actually going to want to demolish this or dismantle this. Dismantle this. Pretty much any light that's on a wall, right? We want to get rid of the lights that are on the walls. Or where we're going to be building the walls. So we'll get rid of those. And these ones are all in the hallway. Good. These ones are the problem then. So we'll dismantle this one. This one's fine. This one's in the wall. We'll dismantle this one. Dismantle this one. Maybe we should turn off auto lights. I'm just going to have to like remember to put the lights in if I do that, you know? Dismantle this. And dismantled. That's already getting dismantled. Okay. I think this is fine. This is already getting dismantled. This one's queued. Yep, this one's queued. And okay, good. So then I think what I'll actually do, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dismantle all the lights and I'll replace them like I want. Because I actually kind of think the lights should be up the middle of the hallway here, and then also there should be one in every cell. That's probably how we should do it. The workmen are getting started on the pathing, which I think is gonna look pretty good. We're gonna put grass through here, which will look pretty good. We're not taking intake today, but we're totally gonna take intake tomorrow. And let's take in another 12 tomorrow. Let's be a little bit adventurous. Take 12 more in. And because we're putting in a whole bunch of lights, I think it's probably time to make sure that the capacitor is up to the task. This is up to the task. And you know what? I don't think it's time for armed guards. These guys cost 350 per day. So I don't think it's time for that. I think, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire another janitor, and then I'm also going to get a gardener in here. And that's going to complete the grant because of the gardener. So now all I need is a common room and 2 TVs, which I already have 1 television. That's in the staff room. So now I just need another one, and I need a common room, which will be, I think, in the next episode. So if you guys like these videos, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and tell me what you think of the prison so far and what you think your favorite part of the series will be, right? Predict the future. What are we going to see, guys? What do you think is going to happen? What kind of prisoners are we going to get? Is it going to get out of hand? How are we going to deal with it? Let me know your thoughts, comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.